I'm Cody Jones. I'm known as the tall guy. I stand 6'6".
Extrovert, life of the party, kind of loose cannon.
All right, we're heading over to Brittany's. Revenge is sweet.
I'm the goofiest one in the group. My dad and mom love them to death, but they're just very cerebral. And so I always try to add the juice, the fun.
Full name is Garrett Hilbert, Purple Hoser.
The most responsible, tends to lean pessimistic, but definitely balances out the group.
I feel like I'm kind of the dad to them a little bit. People will come to me for advice. I don't give the best advice. I don't know why they keep coming to me, but...
Bam! Cody, what you feeling?
My full name is William Corey Cotton, and then my title within Dude Perfect is twin number 2, born 1 minute after Kobe.
I'm Kobe Cotton, twin number 1.
Obviously, Kobe's my best friend. We're twins, and we're the close twins, building houses across from each other.
They love twins, like they eat the twin thing up. They say they don't dress the same on purpose, but it's crazy. Like they'll wear like green shorts and a beige shirt and a white hat, and they're wearing the same thing. I'm like, hey, you guys clearly are talking about this.
Go Ty! Okay, shoot these scores!
Okay, Tyler, Nathan, Tony.
Tyler, he is just your typical friend that is good at everything. It's so annoying.
Kind of excels at all the weird stuff. Archery, like a rodeo whip. He's really good at it.
I grew up playing every sport imaginable.
Here comes Dad! Here comes Tyler! Country Boyland!
My dad was a business guy, so he traveled all the time, but I also never remember him missing a game ever.
Right, Ty, go, buddy!
I loved every piece of playing sports. Garrett and I went to high school together, actually, here in Texas.
I knew Tyler because it was a small school. We all played sports together. He was a year below me.
And eventually, he went to A&M.
Corey and I absolutely loved Texas A&M. That's where we met all the other guys. Corey and I, obviously, we've known each other a long time. We show up at A&M, and I remember Corey and I met Garrett. Cody was our straggler that we basically just barely let into the team.
I really needed a place to live, and I knew the twins, so I kind of weaseled my way into the 5 guys.
And so when I got down there as a freshman, and they were all sophomores, Garrett introduced me to them.
And so we just started a friendship.
My sophomore year, my dad ended up buying a house down there that we all lived in, except Garrett, because he couldn't live with us because we were too messy.
The house we lived in was always a mess. Nobody ever cooked, but somehow the kitchen was always a disaster. I'm Sean Townsend, and I'm the 6th member of Dude Perfect.
This is called Hustle Ball.
We just absolutely destroyed that house.
You know, I was their landlord, and, you know, Ty would call me and say, hey, Dad, do you know somebody who can repair chimneys?
What did you just hit?
Do you have somebody that fixes sheetrock? Hey, Dad, the fence is down. And I'm like, what is going on?
It was pretty early on that I felt like the 6 of us had something special. It was just this natural, like, let's just go do fun stuff. Like, we don't need to do what the normal college kids are doing. Let's just go enjoy every day. So that's what we did.
Drinking the water.
So one day we just started, like, honestly making up games.
We were getting ready to go to lunch, and I said, hey, if I make this hook shot from the corner of the yard, you're buying my sandwich.
He's turned sideways and kind of hooked it over his head.
He swished it.
First try.
And I was like, man, I gotta buy you lunch, you know, that kind of stinks.
Jimmy John's, number 11 Country Club, no mayo, no tomatoes.
At that point, it was like, well, I need to try to get back my bet. So I'm gonna bet you. And then it just turned into this betting horse game.
He started trying shots, the twins came out.
We were 100% procrastinating on finals.
I come back out, bring out my camera, and like, do it again, and I'll film it.
I take the camera and set it up so we can intro the video.
I just look at it, and I was like, oh, everything's already, like, set up.
It's lined up perfectly. I set it up right on the thing.
And that's when he said it.
I mean, I was the first one to say, Dude Perfect.
I don't think you can do it. You're wrong. Is this right here? It's called the chimney ball.
I got home, and they had already made, like, probably 15 trick shots, each one of them. And I was like, dude, I'm not about to miss out on this.
I think it would be hilarious if we never saw, like, you. This is the check shot. Good. Let's call it out. Did you get it, Corey?
And so Corey was like, man, I have an account on this thing called YouTube. I'm just gonna put a little, I love editing. I'm just gonna put it together, throw it up there, show our parents. We were just like, a thing called YouTube. What is YouTube? It was like 4 years old back then.
The very next morning, hours after the video goes up, I wake up to a phone call from Good Morning America. What's up, guys? We saw your video. We'd love to play it on our show this morning. Is that okay?
Coming up next, okay, you have to tell us what you think. These amazing shots, they are really mouth-dropping shots.
Corey flips out, runs through the house.
And everyone's kind of running around screaming, excited that this video is about to be on TV.
It was just one of those moments of like, dude, this is crazy.
I remember sitting in one of my communication classes, checking my phone, and so I'm watching it grow in class. At this point, of course, not paying any attention.
There it is.
Call us back, you guys. We're phoning you. We're trying to reach you. Dude, perfect.
Dude, perfect.
We'll be back.